Here's something that quietly drives a lot of seniors crazy. Costco is one of the only major retailers in America that flat out refuses to give a senior discount. No over 60 deal. No special senior hour with money off. Nothing. Walk in at 65 and you pay the same as everybody else. But here's what almost nobody tells you. You do not need a senior discount to walk out of Costco with free food in your hands and money back in your pocket on every single trip. The store is practically built to feed you for free if you know where to look and what to ask. The problem? Most members never ask. They walk right past the free stuff, leave money on the table, and never realize it. So if you are on a fixed income or you just hate wasting a single dollar, stick around. Because by the end of this video, you will know 13 ways to get free or nearly free food out of Costco that most members have no clue about. Let's get into it. Number 1, the free sample stations are actually unlimited. Let's start with the obvious one that almost everybody gets wrong. The free sample tables scattered around the warehouse. Most people grab one small cup, feel a little guilty, and shuffle off. They think there is some unwritten rule that you only get one. There is not. Costco does not set a limit on how many samples you can take, and the employees handing them out are not allowed to enforce one. If you walk a full lap around the warehouse on a busy weekend, you can sample everything from meatballs to cheese to dumplings to fruit smoothies to small cups of coffee. People have practically built a small lunch out of it for years. Now, there is some etiquette, and seniors tend to be the politest folks in the building, so this comes naturally. When there is a line, take one at a time and let everybody get a turn. But if you genuinely liked something and want a second taste, you are allowed to come back for it. Nobody is going to chase you down. The whole sample program exists to get you to fall in love with a product, so they want you tasting. Treat it with good manners, and the warehouse becomes a tasting menu that costs you nothing. Number 2, time your visit so the warehouse becomes a free buffet. Here's the part most people never think about. The amount of free food available at Costco changes dramatically depending on when you show up. Go at the wrong time and you'll see 2 sad tables. Go at the right time and the place is loaded with demonstrators in every aisle. Longtime members and warehouse workers generally agree that weekends, Saturday and Sunday, have the most sample stations running. The early afternoon, roughly 1 to 4 in the afternoon, is the sweet spot. That's when the most demos are set up and freshly stocked. If your goal is variety and a full belly, that is your window. But there is a flip side that is perfect for seniors who would rather skip the crowds. If you go on a Monday or Tuesday instead, there are usually fewer samples out, but there is also barely anyone in line. So you can stroll up, take your time, chat with the demonstrator, and not get jostled by cart traffic. So pick your strategy: weekend afternoons for the full free buffet, or early week mornings for a calm, leisurely sample stroll. Either way, knowing the schedule means you are never showing up to an empty warehouse wondering where all the food went. Number 3, just ask the person behind the table. This is the tip that feels almost too simple, but it works because of a little secret most shoppers don't know. The friendly folks handing out samples do not actually work for Costco. They work for a separate company called Club Demonstration Services, and their entire job is to move product by getting it into your hands. Here is why that matters to you. They are encouraged to hand out as many samples as they reasonably can, because the more people taste something, the more it sells. That human pressure is the whole point. So if you walk up, smile, and politely ask a question. Could I try that again? What's in it? You are not being a nuisance. You are doing exactly what they are there for. Ask about the recipe. Ask what pairs with it. Ask for one to bring back to your spouse waiting by the carts. A kind word and a genuine question will get you further at a sample table than you would ever expect. And seniors who have learned this turn a quick taste into a whole conversation, and usually an extra bite or two. The squeaky wheel does not get the grease here. The polite one does. Number 4, the satisfaction guarantee turns every new food into a free trial. Now we're getting into the stuff that almost nobody uses, and this one is huge. Costco runs what they call a risk-free, 100% satisfaction guarantee, and buried inside that policy is something that effectively lets you try food for free. Here's how it works. Costco's official position is that they guarantee your satisfaction on the products they sell, and they will refund your purchase price if you are not happy. They do not spell out a strict definition of what satisfied means. So in practice, if you buy a food item, take it home, try it, and genuinely do not like the taste, you can bring it back for a refund. That means trying a new product is essentially risk-free. If it is wonderful, you keep it. If it is a disappointment, you are not stuck eating something you hate or throwing money in the trash. Now, let us be clear and honest, because this matters. This is a satisfaction guarantee, not a free meal loophole. It is meant for products that genuinely let you down, not for eating 90% of something and returning the crumbs. Costco ties every purchase to your membership card so they can see your history, and folks who abuse it get flagged. Use it the way it is meant to be used, on the occasional genuine dud, and it is one of the most generous policies in American retail. For a senior watching every dollar, knowing you will never be punished for trying something new is worth a lot. Number 5. Yes, you can even return food court meals you didn't enjoy. This one surprises almost everyone, so pay attention. That same 100% satisfaction guarantee actually extends to the food court and even to the bakery. According to coverage of Costco's return policy, food purchased at the food court is covered under the satisfaction guarantee, and the warehouse will accept returns on partially eaten food, whether it's a birthday cake from the bakery or a slice of pizza from the counter. If you bit into something and it was genuinely off, stale, or just not what you expected, you're not stuck with it. The one catch is common sense. The food has to be only partially eaten. If you devour the entire thing and then try to return an empty box, you've got no grounds, and frankly, that's not the spirit of it. But if you grab a whole cake for a family gathering and it turns out to be dry or wrong, you don't have to eat the loss. So the next time you're nervous about trying that giant sheet cake or a new food court item, remember, Costco stands behind it. That safety net alone makes experimenting at the counter a whole lot easier on the wallet. Number 6, learn the .97 price tag, the code that makes food nearly free. Okay, this is where we go from free samples to nearly free groceries, and it is all hidden in plain sight on the price tags. Costco runs a secret pricing language, and once you learn it, you will never look at a tag the same way again. Here is the big one. When a Costco price ends in .97, that item has been marked down. It is clearance or a manager's markdown, and it is usually being cleared out to make room for something new. The tag will not tell you the original price, but you can be confident you are getting a deal, often a deep one, not just a few cents off. And this happens on food all the time, from cheese to snacks to pantry staples that are overstocked or getting close to their sell-by window. The catch is urgency. What you see on the shelf is usually all that is left, and these do not get flashy signs, so you have to actually scan the last 2 digits of the prices as you shop. Some savvy members even ask a manager what the original price was, just to see how good the deal really is. For a senior who shops the same warehouse every week, training your eye to spot that little .97 is like getting a coupon nobody handed you. It is the closest thing to a built-in discount Costco offers, and it is sitting right there, waiting. Number 7. Hunt the asterisk, the Death Star that signals a coming deal. Now let's level up your tag reading skills with the symbol that warehouse regulars affectionately call the Death Star. If you see a little asterisk in the top right corner of a price tag, that means something specific. Costco is not going to reorder that item. It is on its way out the door for good. Because an asterisk is often a preview of a markdown. If an item has that asterisk, but is still sitting at a full price that ends in 99 cents, it means it has not sold fast enough yet. If it keeps sitting there, there is a very good chance it will get knocked down to a clearance price that ends in 97 cents to move it off the shelf. So spotting the asterisk early tells you which products to keep an eye on over your next couple of visits. Then there are the even deeper markdowns. Prices that end in .00 or .88 are often the final manager markdowns, the lowest of the low, when they just want the item gone. A fair warning, those rock-bottom tags can sometimes mean an item was returned or is close to expiring, so for food especially, give it a good look before you buy. But if it is a sealed pantry item you were going to grab anyway, that .00 tag can be an absolute steal. Read the tags like an employee, and the savings find you. Number 8. Let the 2% executive reward quietly buy your groceries. Here's a strategy that feels like cheating, but it's completely legitimate, and it can hand you free groceries once a year. It comes down to which membership you carry. The basic Gold Star membership runs $65 a year. The executive membership is $130 a year. That extra $65 sounds like more money out of pocket, but here's the magic. Executive members earn an annual 2% reward on most of what they buy, up to a cap of $1,250 a year. That reward comes as a check or a redeemable certificate that you can spend right there on, you guessed it, food and anything else in the warehouse. Do the math, and it's beautiful. To cover that $65 upgrade, you only need to spend $3,250 over the year, which works out to around $270 a month. A lot of households clear that easily on groceries and household goods alone. And here's the part that makes it risk-free. If your 2% reward doesn't end up covering the upgrade cost at year's end, Costco will refund you the difference. So there is genuinely no downside to trying it. Every dollar above that break-even point is reward money that turns straight into free groceries on your next trip. Number 9. The Costco credit card that pays you back on food. Stacking on top of that reward is a tool that pays you to buy food, and a lot of members never bother to get it. It is the Costco Anywhere Visa by Citi, and it has no annual fee as long as you are a Costco member. Here's why it matters for your grocery budget. As of this year, that card pays 2% cash back on everything you buy at Costco and Costco.com, and a generous 3% back at restaurants and on eligible travel. It also throws in 4% back on gas and electric vehicle charging up to a yearly limit, and 1% on everything else. So every time you swipe it for your warehouse haul, you are earning money back on the exact food you were buying anyway. Now stack it with the executive membership reward from the last tip, and you have got 2 streams of cash coming back to you on the same groceries. The 2% executive reward plus the 2% card cashback means you are effectively getting 4% of your Costco food spending handed back. Once a year, that cashback reward arrives, and it is real money you can spend on, what else? More food. For seniors who shop Costco regularly, that quietly adds up to dozens of free dollars a year, and it costs you nothing extra to set up. Number 10, the $10 monthly credit that delivers nearly free groceries. This is one of the newest perks, and it is perfect for seniors who would rather not haul heavy bulk items out to the car, or who cannot always make the drive. As of recent changes, executive members now get a $10 monthly credit to use on same-day Costco delivery through Instacart. Here is what that means in plain terms. Each month, you get $10 knocked off an eligible delivery order, and your warehouse favorites show up at your front door, sometimes in as little as an hour. Over a full year, that adds up to $120 in delivery credits if you use it every month. That is a meaningful chunk of free value, and it is especially handy if mobility, weather, or just the hassle of a big trip is a concern. For a senior living alone or with a smaller household where lugging giant packages around is more trouble than it is worth, this perk basically turns part of your grocery delivery into free money each month. The credit applies to qualifying orders, so it is worth checking the minimum. But if you were going to order anyway, it would be $10 a month you should not leave unclaimed. Number 11, the coupon book that lands in your mailbox. Here are free savings that come to you, and so many members toss it in the recycling without a second glance. Costco mails out a monthly coupon book, sometimes called the Savings Booklet, to its members, and you can also view it online. This booklet is packed with instant discounts on products throughout the warehouse, and a big share of them are on food and grocery items. Coffee, snacks, pantry staples, frozen goods, you name it. The best part is you usually do not even need to clip anything. The discounts are often applied automatically at the register when you buy the featured item, so it is not the old-fashioned coupon hassle of cutting and sorting. You just buy what is already on the list and the savings come off. The trick is simply to look before you shop. Flip through the booklet when it arrives or pull it up on the Costco app and jot down the food deals that match what you already need. Then build your trip around those. Seniors who treat that booklet like a weekly shopping guide consistently save more than folks who never open it. It is free, it shows up like clockwork, and it is basically Costco handing you discounts on food you were going to buy anyway. Do not throw it away. Number 12, the money-back membership guarantee that makes trying it free. Let's talk about a fear that keeps a lot of seniors from ever joining or from upgrading. What if I pay for the membership and it's not worth it? Costco has an answer for that, and it's remarkably generous. The same 100% satisfaction guarantee that covers the products also covers the membership itself. If you sign up, shop for a while, and decide Costco just isn't paying off for you, you can cancel and get your full membership fee refunded. At any time. That means joining is genuinely risk-free. You're not locked into a year of regret if it turns out the warehouse isn't your style. And there's a bonus worth knowing. New members can often grab a sign-up promotion that bundles in a Costco shop card, basically store credit you can spend on food and anything else, which lowers what you really pay for that first year. These offers change, so it's worth checking what is running when you join. But the bottom line is this: between the refundable membership and those sign-up bonuses, the cost of getting in the door can be a lot less than the sticker price, and if it doesn't work out, you get your money back. That's about as low risk as it gets. Number 13, the $1.50 hot dog that's the closest thing to a free lunch in America. We'll finish with the most famous deal in the entire store because no Costco list is honest without it. It's not technically free, but at that price, it might as well be. And it's a lifesaver for seniors who want a real meal without a real price tag. The food court's hot dog and soda combo still costs $1.50. That's a quarter-pound, all-beef hot dog and a drink with free refills on the soda for the price of pocket change. Costco has famously, almost stubbornly, refused to raise that price for decades, even as the cost of everything else has climbed. It's become a point of pride for the company and a genuine gift to anyone on a tight budget. Think about it. You can pair that $1.50 combo with a lap around the sample stations on a weekend afternoon, and you've effectively had a full lunch for the price of a single coffee anywhere else. For a senior stretching a fixed income, that's not a gimmick, that's a strategy. A cheap, filling meal, plus all the free tastes you can politely collect, and you've fed yourself at Costco for next to nothing. So there you have it. No senior discount required. Between the free samples you are actually allowed to enjoy, the satisfaction, guarantee that makes trying food risk-free, the secret price tag codes, the rewards that pay you back, and that legendary $1.50 hot dog, Costco gives seniors more ways to eat well for free, or nearly free, than just about any store in the country. The catch was never that these deals do not exist. It is that most members never ask, never look, and never claim them. Now you know better. Pick a few of these to try on your next visit and watch how much further your trip goes.